إنا أوحينا إليك كما أوحينا إلى نوح والنبيين من بعده وأوحينا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وعيسى وأيوب ويونس وهارون وسليمان وآتينا داود زبورا.
Indeed, we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, as we revealed to Noah and the prophets after him, and we revealed to Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, the descendants, Jesus, Job, Jonah, Aaron, and Solomon, and to David we gave the book of Psalms.
Now another very important subject regarding the philosophy of Quran, and especially the philosophy of the institution of prophethood and messengerhood of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna awhayna ilayk. Now, this is the address direct to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, inna awhayna ilayk. We have sent our revelations to you. Kama awhayna ila Nuhin. Just as we had sent our revelations to Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Wan nabiyyina min ba'dihi. And so many other prophets, to them also we sent our revelations. وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَالْأَسْبَاطِ وَعِيسَى وَأَيُّوبَ وَيُونُسَ وَهَارُونَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ وَآتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ زَبُورًا. And we sent our revelations to Ibrahim, to Ismail, to Ishaq, to Yaqub, and their progeny, and Isa, Ayyub, and Yunus, Harun, Sulaiman, وَآتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ زَبُورًا. And to David, to Dawood, we gave Zabur, we gave the Psalms. So this is a special mention of Psalm, because that is also one of the books of Allah. Torah, Zabur, Injil, Quran. So because that is a special point about Hazrat Dawood, so he has been mentioned separately. Now this is like a flower pot of the names of prophets and messengers of Allah. And you will find time and again in the Quran, at different places, these names are enumerated. Inna awhayna ilayka kama awhayna ila Nuhin wan nabiyyina min ba'dihi wa awhayna ila Ibrahima wa Ismaila wa Ishaqa wa Yaquba wal asbati wa Isa wa Ayyuba wa Yunus wa Haruna wa Sulaymana wa atayna Dawuda zabura.
ورسلا قد قصصناهم عليك من قبل ورسلا لم نقصصهم عليك وكلم الله موسى تكليما.
And we sent messengers, about whom we have related their stories to you before, and messengers about whom we have not related to you. And Allah spoke to Moses with direct speech.
Now that point which I explained already. وَرُسُلًا قَدْ قَصَصْنَاهُمْ عَلَيْكَ. And we have sent those messengers also whom we have mentioned to you before. وَرُسُلًا لَمْ نَقْصُصْهُمْ عَلَيْكَ. And there were sent other messengers also who have not been mentioned to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now please understand this point. The names of the other messengers of Allah, prophets of Allah, if they were to be given in Quran, the knowledge of history and geography would have to be given first. If a Nabi came to China, what is China? Where is China? They didn't know the history of China. If somebody had come in India, they didn't know the history of India. So actually in Quran, only the names of the messengers and prophets who were sent in the Middle East, this area. Because these people, who were the first addressees of Quran, the Arabian peoples, they knew the history. They knew the name of Dawood and Sulaiman. They knew the name of Hazrat Lut and Hazrat Saleh, because they were all sent to this area. In their traditions, in their literature, in their poetries, these people were mentioned. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given in Quran only the history of the messengers and prophets who were sent in this area. But principally we believe that to every region prophets were sent. وَإِن مِّن قَرْيَةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. No town in which we have not sent any warner. إِن مِّن قَرْيَةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. To every nation we sent a guider who used to guide to the right path. وَإِن مِّن قَرْيَةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. So to every region prophets have come. And there has been, a mention in the Kashf of Hazrat Ahmad Sarhandi Rahmatullah alayh. He says that 30 prophets of Allah are buried in that region of East Punjab. East Punjab, where is Sarhand? Where Ahmad Sarhandi, Mujaddid al-Fasani Rahmatullah alayh is also buried. He says in the nearby region, 30 prophets of Allah are buried. Now this can be a kashf, to a waliullah. He can know it. We can't know these things. But these people, they have those eyes which can pierce and see things beyond matter. They had the faculty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives it to whomsoever He likes. Hazrat Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was sitting in the mosque and delivering his khutbah, Jummah sermon in Medina. And he saw the battlefield in Syria. And he saw that Sariya radiyallahu anhu, he was commanding the Muslim army at that time. He was committing a mistake. And Hazrat Umar tells him, Ya Sariyato, ilal jabal, what are you doing? You should go to their side. You should take the protection of mountain. You should keep the mountain behind you. And Hazrat Sariya listened to his voice over there. So now today, if you can convey your message from here to Pakistan through telephone or something, well, these things could be done without these means. Now we can very easily believe in these things. 100 years ago, it was very difficult for people to believe. But today, it's very easy for us to believe. By simple machines and instruments, if we can do it, why can't Allah do it without the machines? These things can be done. So actually, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been sending His messengers and prophets to every region of the world. But we can't be sure. There is an opinion that Mahatma Gautam Buddha was a Nabi. I tend to agree with this. But we can't be sure. And this is the opinion of Maulana Manadir Ahsan Gilani Rahmatullah alayh, one of very big ulama of Indian subcontinent of this century, the beginning of this century. Manadir Ahsan Gilani, he is of the view that Zul Kifl, who is mentioned in Quran, we know nothing about him, no details. Only twice in Quran his name appears as Zul Kifl. And he says he is Kapal Vastu Wala. Kapal Vastu. He was the prince of Kapal Vastu. Kapal, P doesn't occur in Arabic. It is changed into Fa. So Kapal Kafl, Zul Kifl, Kifl Wala. He is the person mentioned in Quran according to him. But we can't be sure. But I tend to agree with him. But we must believe that definitely in other regions also, prophets of Allah have been sent, messengers of Allah also came, but only the names of this region were mentioned. وَرُسُلًا قَدْ قَصَصْنَاهُمْ عَلَيْكَ مِنْ قَبْلُ وَرُسُلًا لَمْ نَقْصُصْهُمْ عَلَيْكَ وَكَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا. And Allah talked to Moses as it is talked. Don't think it is proverbial. He talked to him directly, in a direct dialogue. So that was special for Dawood, وَآتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ زَبُورًا. And in the next ayah, because it is something special. Even Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam didn't have the chance to talk to Allah directly while on this earth. He had a direct conversation only on the night of ascent, night of Miraj. Not here. But it is a special point for Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wassalam. He talked to Allah. Kallamallahu Musa taklima. It's literally he talked. Allah talked to him directly, in direct dialogue.